what I have. So again, you can take out thumb web span palmar abduction, you can take out opposition, and you can take out radial abduction from your goniometric list. However, the description of how to do this is down there in case you end up going to a hand clinic. Okay, so you have it there and you can refer back to it, and I'm happy to review it with any of you if you want. All right, so let's go back to manual muscle testing for the wrist and hand. I've given you the prime movers and the test position. So what's my mantra for muscle testing?
Put them in, take
Put them in, push them out. Put them in, push them out. Don't worry about mid position for these, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go right down. I'm actually gonna come back here. I put the hand stuff, I didn't put the forearm stuff. Okay, let's start with supination and pronation, okay? Same thing with when we did rotation. Remember with rotation? Okay, you got her into position, started to take her out a little bit, and then kept going. So let's do the same thing for pronation, okay? I'm putting Kelly into pronation. I'm starting to take her out of pronation, and I'm going to keep going after I ask her to hold. I know which way I'm going to go. I'm going to go this way, right? Try to pull her out of a pronated position. All right, everyone okay? All right, Kelly, hold this position. Don't let me move you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay? Elbow, I'm holding the elbow to stabilize it. Okay? Let's do supination. Put her into supination, start to take her out. I know I want to keep going in this position when I test her. Okay? Ready? Kelly, hold this position. Don't let me move you. Now, I have a really big hand. So I can span Kelly's entire hand and wrist. Okay? Most of you won't, or many of you may not be able to do that. If you can't, you want to be safe. Don't do this. Because if you torque her hand, you can seriously injure the ligaments. So if you can't reach across where you can seriously hold this portion here, then do it down here. Take your whole hand. Ready? I'm going to put her into pronation. I'm going to start to move her out. Kelly, hold this position. Don't let me move you. Okay? So I'm coming down here because the motion happens where? At the distal radial ulnar joint. It's not happening up at the hand. Okay? So when you do that, and we'll review this in the clinic. This is really important that you support that hand right, because no, we don't want any ligament injuries in here. Okay, because of what we're doing. Okay, next one, for the wrist. This is pretty easy. The only ones that we'll ask you for the wrist are wrist extension and flexion. Okay, Kelly, bring your hand up for me. Normally she'd be at the table, okay, stabilized like this. She has to come off, okay?
Is that how we're testing, or are we testing?
That's how you're testing. I'm having her stand up because it's so you can see me, okay? 2 fingers, right below the MCP joint. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hold. That's it.
Can you show us
see
what
that
it
one?
would look like on the table?
Yep.
Just real quick.
Okay, and I would be sitting too. Okay, hold this position. Don't let me move you. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay? Now, let's do wrist flexion. Okay? Kelly, come up like this. Okay? 2 fingers below the MCP joint. Can you see? Sorry, like pulling her all over. I'm sorry. Kelly, hold this position. Don't let me move you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay?
So all these are sitting down.
Yes, your partner is sitting down and you are sitting down. I don't have a chair here, but yes, I expect you for biomechanics. Exactly. These are easy. Okay, no deviation. No deviation. We're not going to be testing for muscle testing for that. Okay? All right, so now let's look right down at the hand. Okay, I'm going to go right through this. I'm going to read it. Digit MCP extension. It says the communist muscle, the EIP and the EDQ, or the extensor digiti minimi, also called the extensor digiti quinti. Don't get confused about that. Same muscle. Okay? And test position. Make a claw. Okay? So I say to Kelly, Kelly, make a claw. Hold this position. Don't let me move you. 1 finger at a time. Hold, 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 hold. Okay?
And that's